Hello there everybody, this is Graham, also known as the Collector 75, and welcome back to another Transformers review. This is a requested review, and this is my knockoff, oversized Legends class Devastator from Revenge of the Fallen. Right, we're going to move swiftly on, because I've tried doing this video once already, and it took far too long, and then my camera died. So I'm going to have to stop this halfway through, and then just carry on. But you hopefully shouldn't notice the difference, but we'll see when we get there. Anyway, right, we're starting off with this figure here. This is, of course, Overload, because I always forget the names. This is the mysterious 7th Constructicon, which is exclusive to this set. This set, of course, obviously, all these have individual robot modes as well as combining. I do have the supersized set as well, where it's just the vehicles that combine into the big robot. I don't have it with me for a size comparison, but I have taken a picture, just so we can get a size comparison. I'll put it at the end of this video, like I usually do. Anyway, let's just get on to Overload. He is like what's that? Looks like a dump truck of some sort. I'm not quite sure exactly which. He's quite long for a size comparison, because these are double-sized of a Legends class figure. I've got a normal Legends size. This is a Stealth Bumblebee, and so you can see like that. He's almost double the length of Bumblebee there, and just there we go. So you can see sort of double thickness. Let me just put him down there. It's not bad. You could have done with a few more paint applications, but that's about it really. The wheels roll pretty good. Being knockoffs, these are actually quite good quality actually. I've got these from KO Toys. There's a few loose joints and a few dodgy ones, but other than that, overall quality is like about 7, 8 or 10, something like that. Oh, put them 8. Alright, transform. This guy's very easy really. We separate the front halves of the cab, come up here. Rotate this hook thing down, which you can also use in vehicle mode, kind of like a towing system, but you know. Anyway, remove that and then just separate these, and then these are on ball joints just here. We just flip these down past there on both sides, revealing the robot arms, swivel them up, and then rotate those bits down to form the arms, and then there we have Overload in robot mode. This arm on this side is very loose, but then again it is a knockoff, so you know, what do you expect? But he's a great little robot mate. He's quite short and stubby. He looks quite like a brute. He's great articulation. The arms will move everywhere. Let me transform Bumblebee into robot mode. He's got quite a nice easy transformation. There we go. Right, so that's Bumblebee in robot mode. Just get a size. He's actually about the same height, but he's very much thicker, as you can see. Yeah, not a bad little robot mode. Look great. I love the little head sculpt on that there. Right, then we're going to transform this ready for Devastator. Basically, we just put the arms back together, like so. Rotate these up. Connect them there. There's a little sort of joint, and then just swivel his legs out like that. And push his arms forward into that position, and then leave the hook out the back. And that is him ready for Devastator. Put him to one side. Next one we're going to move on to is Scavenger stroke Demolisher. He is of course supposed to be Scavenger, but of course Scavenger only transformed into Devastator, whereas this one does have his robot mate, so he's kind of like Demolisher, isn't he? I don't have the Voyager to do a size comparison with that, because I never bought it because it looked rubbish, so there we go. It's not too bad really. The shovel will move like that. That is the only articulation you're getting in this mode. For some reason this bit is green, where on the original Legends version I think it's grey. Other than that, it's, you know, it's a faithful representation. It's got little wheels under there, it will roll on, and these wheels at the back, of course. That is it. Right, let's just transform this guy very quickly. First of all, we just rotate the tracks out to the front. Then we come around here, rotate these giant wheels down, separate the back halves, and then separate the shovel at the front. That allows us to rotate the sides all the way down like that. And then basically that's the front of the robot there, as you can see his arms. And then we swivel these, 180, that sends them out to those positions. Rotate the arms out. Now then, with these tracks you can either put them out to the front just to give them a bit more stability, or I like to just rotate them all the way upwards like this, so you can see the back view. It just gets them out of the way. And then with these wheels you push one down to the floor and then one up to the top. On the Legends class, they're supposed to push in, and then you can rotate one of them up a bit more, one of them down. But unfortunately, because this is a knockoff, they skimped on the quality there and just left this as a solid piece, which is a bit unfortunate. but it still does kind of look like the movie accurate bit. Not too much, but you know, it's there. It's not too bad really. I quite like this mode. He's got a great head sculpt. Don't know if it was going to pick it up too great there. The head on this one does have a tendency to fall off. I just need to put a bit of super glue really and it will stay in place, no problem. Right, to get this into Devastator, very easy. Just push the arms in like that. Get the tracks from the back, rotate them all the way to the front, like so. And then just close up the wheels like that into that position. And that is him ready to be attached. We'll put him down there. We're going to come to that at the end. Next, we're going to move on to Mixmaster, probably the worst out of all these figures. Not just because he's a knockoff. The Legends class is absolute shit as well, funny enough. It's, you know, it's a good representation of his Voyager-sized Mixmaster. Now, this one does have a problem staying together. I don't know if you can see there at the front. There's a gap. Because if you push one together, the sort of like the cab section rotates up. You push that down, and the front comes apart. But then again, it's a knockoff, so you know what you expect. Right, we're going to transform it. It's very simple. Pull the cab all the way out the back there. Separate these little funny legs. And then I believe we have to come around here and we separate these bits. And these are going to become arms. Then we rotate all this that way. This is the front. And there's his arms. So I'm not going to transform it more than that because it is absolute rubbish. He's got his Devastator's head hanging off his arse. And these arms are just everywhere. These are supposed to tab in at the top here, but being a knockoff, it doesn't want to do it too well, so I just leave them like that. These aren't, you know, it looks like his Voyager, actually, his Voyager counterpart. I've got that one, and it's a nightmare to transform. There's bits everywhere. I mean, this one, it looks shit, actually. It looks kind of like, what's his face? Can't think of his name, out of Beast Wars. Can't think of his name. He's out of the episode. Transmutate, that's it. I knew it to get his name somewhere. Kind of looks like him in a way. Right, anyway, that's enough of it. Let's transform us back into Devastator ready mode. So we close up the legs like that, if I can do it. It's a horrible transformation, this, I'm telling you that now. So that goes to the front, this comes down this way. And then the arms just sort of fold up. Absolutely ghastly transformation. Hate it. It looks horrid. It's just bits everywhere and it just doesn't want to go together. Anyway, but that's near as it, and then we just fold that back ready, and then just get the legs down into that position. And that is Mixmaster ready for Devastator. We're going to put him down there. And then we're going to come on to probably one of the best figures. This is Scrapper. Here's of course like just a front power shovel, whatever you want to call it. It's pretty good. The wheels are on this knockoff a bit dodgy, but you know, there you go. The shovel will not move at all, really, which is a shame. And he does have this strange bit hanging off the back. I don't know what that's all about, but there we go. But it's quite a good little figure, really. Quite like it. Now then, let's transform this. It's actually got quite a good transformation. I like this. So we just separate this bit at the front. Oh, there we go. And then these are going to come the legs. We then just rotate them down slightly, like that. Rotate the top cab section back. That's going to form the head. And then this section in the middle here, we just split that. It's all pegged together, like that. And then we just rotate it out. These are going to come the robot arms. Right. And there we go. And then these will come the feet. And then on the front here, we just rotate these around. I've got to be careful on this knockoff version because these are liable to pop out, these ball joints. Like so. These are already very loose. I've done this a few times. But that is Scrapper in robot mode. It's actually very good. I do like it. I like the head. Could have done with a bit of pet painting, but the arms are fully articulated so you can punch people, grab things. Actually really good. Let me just do the size with Bumblebee here. As you can see, it's actually twice the size. It's a great figure. I love it. Definitely the best of the bunch. Right, transform this back. It's quite easy. Just again, fold the arms down and into place. Move the legs back slightly to give it a little bit better clearance. Like so. So that just goes back there. It's a bloody awful thing. Transformation is a bit nightmare on this actually. And so then we put the legs back to the side like that. And that then looks like sort of like a hand or claw, whatever you want to call it. There we go. Sometimes, it depends, sometimes I push that back, sometimes I sort of leave it. Just gives it a different sort of look. Anyway, that is Scrapper. I'm going to move to Hightower. He's like a crane of sorts. Pretty good, I like it. The hook on the front here will move. It doesn't have much more articulation. You've got little wheels it'll run on. Doesn't look too bad. It's not, you know, it does the job pretty much the same. He's also got another little sort of like claw weapon, and you can put that to the top. And he's got the claw and it'll good articulation on that. That's about it. Transform that, which you're going to leave a claw out. Just disconnect that quickly. Disconnect the tracks at the bottom here, like that. So just tabbed in, and then rotate these bits out to the side. Rotate that inwards. Fold that back. And then again, just snap that onto there, like that. Doesn't say too well, there we go. And then that reveals the robot head just in this little cage in there. It's pretty good. Right, sorry about that everyone, my camera decided to cut out on me there. Anyway, right, where was I? Here we go, right, so you fold out these little tracks and these are going to become the robot feet. So there we go. And then you rotate this sort of like claw thing around. And that is Hightower in robot mode. He's very insect looking. He's got these like little pincers going on at the front here and then these little feet. And he stands remarkably well. And all these joints are really tight. And I love the little claw sort of like scorpion sort of thing going on there at the top. Looks really, really good. I like it. Yeah, pretty good. Right, we're going to transform this ready for Devastator. And then it's basically just transform it back into vehicle mode. Disconnect that one from the top there. Like that. Put them back on there. And then fold that back in there. This time, this one goes onto the central piece there. Connect that on. What else? These then open out and they can become the robot hands, like so. So it's all going a bit wrong there. There we go. Rotate these feet back out. These are going to come back there. That's the treads, like that. Funny things. Don't want to stay in place. But there we go. And then that comes out like a little claw, which is arm mode. Put that down there. And then we're going to come to long haul. This is actually probably about the same size as Super version, actually. So, you know, there we go. It's obviously this green dump truck, harking back to his G1 origins. It's pretty good. The wheels roll and everything. Not so much detail on the front here, like there should be like the cab section, but you can't really see it or nothing. You know, it's pretty good. Does what it looks supposed to look like. Right, for transformation, quite easy. We just rotate the legs down, rotate the dump truck back, separate them, fold them out, become the robot arms, separate the robot legs, and then just fold down the little robot feet just in there, like that. And that is long haul in robot mode. It's actually got quite a good robot mode, a faithful representation of his Voyager-sized counterpart. The only problem is, it's just a shame the arms aren't articulated and can't move forward. The only way they can move forward is if you rotate them like that. Bit of a shame, but still a very good robot mode. The legs are on ball joints, so you can do quite a lot of posability with them. Pretty good, and I like the face sculpt. I don't know if it's going to pick it out too well. It's pretty good. Alright, so, and then to transform into Devastator, we just fold up the arms again. Connect the legs back together, like so. How are we going to go like that, isn't it? Right way, rotate like that. That goes in there like that. That's going to become the foot. Rotate this out. And then like that. Or something like that, rather. It's something like that. It depends on where you want to put it. But that is the robot leg. Pop him down there. And we come to the last one, which is a Rampage. He is yellow, unlike the mover version, which is of course red. But he's quite like a bulldozer. The front shovel only goes sort of down, unfortunately, but then again it is a Legends class sort of toy, so articulation isn't going to be the best. That is about it. It's got little wheels, of course, that will roll on, but he's got a few paint applications, pretty good. Right, to transform it, just separate the shovel, and then the top of the tank treads are on ball joints, and so they just rotate up. Then we grab the back section, rotate it down. At the same time, rotate the treads all the way down. Then rotate that front engine block like that. And then just rotate these around. Like so, it's a bit fiddly. You'll get the idea of it. There we go. Like so, and then just rotate the arms like that. These shoulder bits just go up to the top here, like so, and then we just reveal the robot head by lifting up the cockpit cover, and that is Rampage in robot mode. It's supposed to be a representation of his jackhammer mode from the movie. Yeah, it kind of looks like it. It's not the greatest. The head sculpt isn't too bad. Could have done with a bit of better paint job though. But that is it basically. You know, the arm articulation will go out to the front and everything like that. Pretty good. Right, to transform him into ready for Devastator, we just close up the cockpit. Rotate the treads out to this position, like so. And then basically this is going to just fold back up into that position. Put the tank, called tank treads, but they're just ordinary treads really. Treads just go back into position, and then these will just close up around here, and then that creates another leg. And there we have Rampage in leg mode. Right, oh, fly buzzing around, go on, get out of it. Right, so to connect these all up, we just take Hightower here in this position, grab Scavenger. Now then, the front of these tank treads here have to go onto these connectors here, and then the wheels connect into these two slots here. So we just get one on, like so. It's a bit of a finicky and it's a bit of a pain, but we get one on, and we just have to bend the other one around, push the wheels on, and then that's Rampage done, as you can see, like that. So he's ready, and then we're going to push Mixmaster on. Now he's got his two little green tabs at the front here, and he's got two little connectors just down here in between the back wheels. They're going to push onto those two connectors, and he holds them fairly tight in there. And then the wheels, well, sorry, the back of the front cab section just goes down and just connects on there. Oh yeah, and I've got to push the hook bit of overload just into those wheels like that, and it all sort of like connects up. And then we have Devastator's sort of like torso done and front body. Then we're going to attach the legs. We push the connector bit on long haul just into this bit in here. And for a knockoff figure, this holds surprisingly well. It's so well, in fact, it's actually a bastard to get the cunts out. So there we go, and then that just pushes into this one from Rampage, into the same hole on the other side. There we go. There's two of his feet done. Let me just sort of like straighten these out to give it a bit of posability. There we go. So then we end up with like that. Scrapper goes on this connector here, just onto this elbow joint. I'm just going to have to do this off camera because it's a bit of a pain. He just pushes on. And then the same with Hightower. He goes onto this one just here, like so. So we're going to push that on there, like so. And then we end up with this, which is actually more representation of Devastator in this form than the super version, which looks like a kiddified form, which is a bit unfortunate. Articulation though on this is a bit limited. The arms can't move up or down, legs are also limited, but it just looks good. And if we get a size comparison, the head will sort of like move all around. Get a size comparison with another Legends class toy, which is a Bumblebee down here. It actually now is in sort of like, what's the word, size differential with them. So you can use them with your Legends class. Pretty damn good. And it just looks great on the shelf. I do like it. Absolutely really good. And so you can sort of like give the elbow, move the arms out a little bit like this. Just to give them a bit of different look there. So, you know, you can play about with it. And it does look really good. I do like it. Definitely one of the better knockoffs out there. Right, so this has been Graham, the Collector 75, and I shall see you all next time. Bye for now.